What's up everyone, Symmetris here, and I'm here with the very first Pokemon ranked battle. So, this is going to be a little series where we do 3 battles in one video, which is why it might take a little while. 3 Pokemon battles, 1 video, and we're going to try and get the best ranking that we can get. It's Pokemon ranked battles, everyone. This is episode 1, so let me introduce you to the team. At the moment we have Galvantula with Focus Sash. We have Gengar. He has the Black Sludge. We have a Mega Charizard, Mega Charizard X, so he is the Charizard 8X. We have an Imposter Ditto with the Choice Scarf to make him faster. We have Furfrou with the Chesto Resto. And we have Empoleon with the Life Orbs. So, that's pretty much the team. We're going to do singles today. This is going to be the start of our singles. Our current rating is 1,500. The first time I've ever done one of these. Now, yeah, this is the first time I've ever done a rating battle, so this is going to be an interesting result. So, we're going someone with the rating below ours, so let's have a look. Right, so they have Espeon, Landorus Therian form. Wait, no. Landorus Weird form. Garchomp, Lucario, Aegislash, and Talonflame. So, I'm seeing there's a bit of a weakness, and I think I would definitely want to bring Empoleon, but, I guess I want to bring Galvantula. I think I'll bring Empoleon, because there's a big weakness there. And I want to say Charizard. Yeah, because he's got the fire move, and Lucario and Aegislash are weak to that. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with Galvantula lead, Empoleon, and Charizard. Okay, so, let's see how this goes. I should say Charizard isn't quite done yet. It's the one Pokemon which I'm not quite happy with the moveset at the moment. I'm going to hopefully change that, maybe for next episode. But we'll see how it goes. At the moment it has Fly, Fire Punch, something and something, and I want to change it hugely. I want to add Dragon Dance, and a few other things like that. But I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so he leads with the Espeon. Right, I want to put up the Sticky Web. Sticky Web is very important at this moment. I don't want to Thunder Wave it, just because Thunder Wave could be a very big issue if he has the Magic Bounce, which he probably has. Wow, he bounced the Sticky Web back. Okay, that's not particularly good for us. Right. I think let's go for the Energy Ball and see just how much it does. He's putting up the Reflect. Okay. It's definitely going to be interesting. I think I didn't realise that Magic Bounce actually put back Sticky Web. Now you may be calling me a noob, but this is my first ever rating battle. And I think it's like a learning process. So, should definitely be good, hopefully. Okay, so I'm getting drowsy with the yawn. I think what I want to do is I want to use the Volt Switch. Because the only other thing I have is the Thunder Wave. Yes, let's use the Volt Switch. Nearly accidentally hit Sticky Web then. That would have been bad. But let's use the Volt Switch. Ooh, is he going to bring in... What's he going to bring in? He's going to bring the Landorus. I'm not going to be able to use Volt Switch. Because it doesn't affect him. And I am now asleep. Right, that's not particularly good. So... let's see what we can do here. We might be able to get the Sticky Web off, potentially. Now, obviously we're asleep now, so, yeah, I don't think we're going to survive this. I mean, we have Focus Sash, but I don't think we're going to be able to survive for long enough, that we put up with this Landorus. Okay, it would have been nice to get off the Sticky Web, but I think I just want to try and go for an Energy Ball. If I can do that, that would be brilliant. Seems I'm not, because he's in fact faster, which is quite surprising, since Galvantula is my fastest Pokemon. He's fully trained in speed, and he's very speedy to begin with, so either way. Right, who are we going to send out? I think Empoleon. I think Empoleon is our best bet. He resists Stone Edge, and if this guy is choiced, which I think he might be, then I think we'll definitely have a good chance. So, let's pray this guy's choiced. Let's go with the Ice Beam. So it's going to do a decent amount on whoever he puts out, I think. Right, he's withdrawing. Let's see who he comes out with. He is coming out with, or she, Aegislash. Okay. Right, so we're gonna do barely anything. We're gonna reveal the Life Orb, and take a bit of damage, which is fine. So I think let's go with the Scald, and if we can get off, if we can get off a decent attack. He's actually faster, and he's gonna go to the Sacred Sword. That's gonna do a lot, but I think we okay. No chance of surviving that apparently. Critical hit as well. Wait, it's a crit. Yeah, I think the critical hit mattered. So let's go out into the Charizard. I think he's probably gonna switch most likely. So who would he switch to? I'd do the fire move. Right, I'm gonna go with the Rock Slide. Guessing that he's gonna switch to his Landorus, I'm gonna go with the Rock Slide. There's no reason why he'd go to his Espeon, I don't think. Oh yes! Intimidate does get off, which is why I want Dragon Dance so badly. I think I'm gonna have to see if I can get that on this Charizard afterwards. After this episode. So go with the Rock Slide. Yes, this is definitely this is gonna be good, I think. Or not, okay. Reflects one off. It does neutral damage at the moment, so what I'm thinking is I want to use a stab move, but I don't know that would do much else. Let's go with the stab move. Let's go with the Fire Punch. As that's the stab move we have at the moment. I seriously need to change this Charizard. My goodness. Yeah. If he actually he's using U-turn. If he switches to so he switches to. If he switches to Aegislash, we're gonna have a good time. I think that's his Espeon. Yep, that's his Espeon. Okay. So we're gonna use the Fire Punch. Hopefully we don't get the burn. The burn would be very annoying if we do get it. Let's go the Rock Slide. And he's setting up the Reflect again. And it doesn't surprise me too much. But we're going to get off the Rock Slide, and it should probably get the KO, I think. Yep, there we go. Okay. So, let's see what happens. I'm guessing he's going to bring in the Landorus, would be my guess. There's no reason why I'd bring in the Aegislash, especially since I have the Fire move. And there we go, we do see the Landorus. I am on -2 right now, which is definitely going to be irritating. There's not much we can do at the moment on -2. I think we're gonna have to go for the Fire Punch and see what that does. Probably won't do all that much, to be fair, but yeah, Earthquake is gonna hit us, and Earthquake is gonna get the KO. So that is a good game. We're now on our record is now 0-1. That was a 2-0 lose. Our record is now 0 wins to 1 loss, so that's not brilliant. I won't bother saving that since I'm actually recording it anyway. Okay, do we want to continue battling? Yeah, we want to continue battling. We're doing 3 battles in this episode. Battle box. You can see in my party, I'm trying to train up a Go-Goat and a Bishop at the moment. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so our current rating is 1,480. No wins. So our current record is 0-1, and our rating is 1,480. Right, let's see how this goes. Right, so they have Greninja, Haxorus, Delphox, Mamoswine, Klefki, which is underleveled actually, and the Breloom. So, they don't have any obvious weakness. They have a bit of a, yeah, they have a weakness to fire actually. So I want to make sure we get the Charizard out. I'm gonna lead with the Charizard. He has a couple of physical attackers. He's got Breloom and Greninja who are physical, and I'm not sure about Haxorus. So I'm gonna bring Furfrou. Furfrou is a beast against physical attackers. Who should I bring? I'm tempted to bring Ditto. No, I'm gonna bring Empoleon. Just because Empoleon can beat the Delphox and the Haxorus and the Mamoswine. And the Breloom, actually, yeah. Because Empoleon has Flash Cannon, it has Scald, it has Grass Knot, for just to mix things up a bit, and it has the Ice Beam. So this should definitely be interesting. I imagine the opponent is probably very confused about my team. It's not the sort of team you expect to see. It's just a mix of Pokemon I threw together. I do need to get some more defensive Pokemon, I think, and I'm working on it. But I guess we shall see what happens. Are they being computer controlled? If they're being computer controlled, this might take a while. Okay, nope, they're not being computer controlled. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Oh my god. Right, hopefully this will go well. Let's see what happens. So he's issuing a challenge. Right. So I'm going to lead with Charizard, as I feel like he'll lead with a Mamoswine most likely. Probably with the Focus Sash. No, he's leading with the Breloom. That's fine. I have to fly on Charizard. I have the fly on Charizard, but I don't want to use it. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Fire Punch, as I think that should probably take him out. He's probably got the Focus Sash since he's leading with Breloom. He's not switching, actually, because switching comes before Mega Evolution. So, let's see what happens. If we could get the burn, that would be brilliant. Especially if he's got the Focus Sash. He does not have the Focus Sash. Wow. Okay. So, it seems that we've already managed to take down one Pokemon. Which is quite surprising. Okay, so Mamoswine next. Ooh. Got a weakness to ice and ground at the moment. No, we don't have a weakness to ice. I think he's probably going to go for a ground type. He's probably going to go with the Earthquake. That would be my guess. I'm going to send up Furfrou. Because I imagine he would go for the Earthquake or something similar. He might just end up setting up, but... Yeah, he goes for the Earthquake, which is actually a physical move. So, Furfrou's just going to eat that up. He's going to eat that up pretty well. I'm going to go for the Return, which is hopefully be okay. I've seriously no idea how this is going to go. Hopefully he doesn't bring any Ghost types. I don't think he had any Ghost types on his team. No, he didn't have any Ghost types on his team. He's withdrawing Mamoswine, so we're going to see what his final Pokemon is. His final Pokemon is Klefki. This could be an issue, though it is the underleveled Klefki. So, let's have a look. It's not often that you get an underleveled. They have to be level 50 or above to get set to level 50, but if you want to bring a level 1, then sure, you can do that. You can pull the classic Focus Sash, maybe with Withdraw Tactic or something similar. So he's going to go for the Thunder Wave, and I'm going to mirror that if I can. Yeah, I'm going for the Thunder Wave, so I get through the Paralyzation. And this should definitely be an interesting result to see how this goes. I want to U-turn. Oh, he's got the leftovers, okay. I want to U-turn and go out into my Charizard, because I don't think he would Thunder Wave again. So, let's do that, because I don't think he's going to Thunder Wave again. He's going to Swagger, actually. So, I'm going to get confused. I'm going to get a little bit of a boost to U-turn, which is definitely going to be good, if we can actually get through the confusion. Yes, we get through the confusion. Okay, so, let's go for the U-turn. That's not going to do anything, but let's go to the Charizard. Go to a Mega Charizard X. I really do like it. It was a gift from someone. No, I want it in a giveaway rather, and then, yeah, that's why it's shiny and level 100. But I am really happy with it. It's definitely been, the Pokemon that I like the most at the moment. So, I'm just trying to think if... I think Fire Punch is going to be super effective on anything he brings out. If he brings out Mamoswine, it's going to be super effective. He is faster somehow. I'm not entirely sure how. But Klefki is fast. No, he's got the Prankster. That will be why. Klefki has got Prankster, which makes him always go first, which is really annoying. So, but Klefki is taken out, luckily. But I think we might have a couple of issues with this Mamoswine. EMPOLEON might be able to take it out, but, I'm not sure, because EMPOLEON is weak to... Both of my Pokemon are weak to ground, actually, at this point. So, let's go... I'm gonna go for the Fire Punch. I think if we go for the Fire Punch rather than the Earthquake... He's gonna go for the Earthquake, in fact. Hopefully that won't take me out, but it probably will. Yeah, that's taking me out. That's taking me down really hard. Right, okay. So, let's go out to... Let's go out to EMPOLEON. And see what we can do. I'm not entirely sure, though. I think, hopefully, we can live the Earthquake and then go for the Scald. Because I am trained in HP. I have HP, Special Attack. And then I've got the Life Orb as well, obviously. So, hopefully I can live. No, I can't live, in fact. Wow. That's a really good Mamoswine. Okay. So, Furfrou. Come on, Furfrou. Come on, Furfrou. You can pull through. You can pull through. Right. Let's go for the rest. Let's go for the rest, because he's going to go for the earthquake. He's going to do a decent amount. We're just going to go for the icicle crash. Okay. Yeah, if we can survive this, because I do have natural bulk. If we can survive that, and then the rest, this will get rid of the paralysis, and then we'll wake up with a chesto berry. And... oh, God. Hopefully we can get off the return. The return isn't doing the most it could do at the moment, I don't think. I think I can still improve it a bit more, but let's go with the return. Oh, boy. Right, he's going to go with the icicle crash again, which is quite surprising. If he gets the freeze, I'm going to be very annoyed. He gets the flinch, in fact. Wow, okay, so we're going to have to go for a return again. We might have to go for rest again in a minute. We'll see how much this does. If he gets a critical hit or another flinch, I'm going to be very annoyed. Okay, so we get off the return. That doesn't do a huge amount. I want to go for the rest again. Just because... oh, he's going for the earthquake now. Okay, I do resist that. I take half as much. Oh, yes! Live on red HP. Oh, come on. Let's see how this goes. Come on. Yes, we get the rest. We sleep. We don't wake up. We're not going to be able to wake up. We're going to have to go for the return, I think. Even though we're not going to get it off. I think we're going to lose this. I'll be completely honest and say we're probably going to lose this. Which is very irritating, but I think... yeah, I think that's the way it's going to go. It was a valiant effort, Lo. It was a valiant effort. But I'm not going to quit. If you're going to lose, I think... unless it's just going to be a really long stall war, but you're like definitely going to lose. I never quit. I never disconnect from these. I always carry on going. Yeah, I think we're gonna get knocked out now. Yeah, we're gonna get knocked out by the earthquake most likely. And which is a shame, but I guess that's just how it goes. Okay, so that was game 2. Now our record is 0-2. That was a 1-0 lose though. We are getting better. Slowly. But it's all a learning process. We're gonna see how this goes. Right. So let's continue battling. Let's go for the final battle, I think. We're already at 17.5 minutes, so this should definitely be interesting. Let's see how this goes. Let's challenge. So our rating is 1,465. Oh boy, yeah. So our current record is our current record is 0-2. 0 wins to 2 losses, which is very annoying, but hopefully we can get this last one. Okay, so they have Lapras, Rotom Heat, Steelix, Charizard, Staravia, and Gardevoir. I have not seen half of these Pokemon. I haven't seen Steelix, I haven't seen Lapras, I haven't seen Staraptor. So, this is definitely going to be interesting. Looking for common weaknesses, I'm not seeing a huge amount. I want to use Galvantula as a lead, just because I want Furfrou to be backed up, if we even use Furfrou. Let's use Furfrou, because we'll get decent stuff with that. And I want to use Empoleon. So it seems that Gengar is gonna sit out on this one, which is a bit sad, but either way. No, Gengar and Ditto are going to, they're gonna sit out on this one, and it appears that I don't know where my items have gone. I think I'll have to have a look at that, because I don't know where my items have exactly gone. I don't know whether that's a glitch, maybe? I really don't know, so we'll have to have a look into that. Because it's not showing my items, strangely. Is that a visual glitch? Potentially? I seriously have no idea. Okay, so, let's do this. I'm pretty sure we should still have our items. We've eaten the chesto berry, but okay, so that's a little strange. Let's carry on. Let's carry on either way. Okay. So they're waiting. We might end up going against the computer potentially, unless they're just taking a while. If they let the timer go dry, then they're probably going against the computer, and then they'll probably lead with the Lapras. And that could be irritating. That could be a problem. And it's going to be a very long battle if that does happen. They've let the timer go down. So, this is definitely going to be interesting. If they lead with the lab press, which they probably are going to, we should see what happens. They're probably going to leave with the lab press, and then they're going to let the battle timer run dry, most likely. So, let's see what she wants to do. Goes with the lap press, so I don't know whether that was deliberate or not. But we are going to be able to get the sticky web off. For definite, I think. Let's go with the sticky web. Now they're probably going to let the timer go dry again. No, they're not actually. Okay, so they actually pick a move. So, let's see what happens. We are going to live this ice beam thanks to the focus sash. Unless we get... Oh, it's a critical hit, but we do survive. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, as that's probably the best thing we can do at the moment. And I am faster. And that's actually very close to getting the KO. It was a critical hit, in fact. So it's always nice to go out with a crit. But yeah. So they're probably going to go for the Ice Beam again. So I'm going to go out into EMPOLEON. So I resist that. So that should hopefully work fairly well. Let's see what happens. They're going for the Hydro Pump, so I still resist it. Didn't go with what I expected. Furthrower is defensively bulky, but not specially defensively bulky, which is why I didn't go out to him. But we're going to see what happens. Let's go with the Flash Cannon. And we won't go for the Grass Knot, just in case they switch. And I know Flash Cannon is definitely super effective, whereas Grass Knot might not be because of ice. I think Grass Knot will be neutral. But we get the Flash Cannon off. And that's probably going to be, yep, that's going to be the KO. So, we are 1 up right now, 3-2 at the moment. Life Orb showing there. Let's hope that this goes well. Right. So here's the Gardevoir. Now I'm not entirely sure what Gardevoir is going to do. It's going to lose its speed. That's what it's going to do. I'm actually going to go with Flash Cannon again, as if it Mega Evolves, which it is going to, it's going to become a Fairy type, and it is in fact going to be hit super effectively by Flash Cannon. So hopefully we can live this hit, whatever it is. In fact, we're going to be faster. Wow, okay. So EMPOLEON isn't all that fast. Like, whoa, that was a good hit. Okay, so we got rid of the Mega. So we are actually we are winning 3-1 at the moment. So EMPOLEON is sweeping the team at the moment. EMPOLEON is cleaning up. Wow. Okay. So here is where the problem might lie. I'm gonna go with the Scald. It's gonna be super effective, I think, and that's probably the best thing we have. It's gonna go for the Hidden Power. Let's see. Wow, that Hidden Power did nothing. Wow. Okay. So let's go for the Scald. It's gonna be super. Wow. EMPOLEON sweep. Okay. So. It seems EMPOLEON has been the most valued Pokemon. He's been the MVP. So, EMPOLEON sweep right there. 3-0 win. Wow. Okay, so, overall, 3-0 win. Okay, so we now have 1 win to 2 losses. So, on that note, on 1 win to 2 losses, I'm going to thank you guys all for watching. I hope you'll have enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you have any Pokemon you want me to use, do let me know, and I might see if I can actually get one trained up. So, yeah. So, thank you guys all for watching. Hope you all have enjoyed. My name has been Samurai, and I'll see you all next time.